Iron Angel of the Apocalypse is a video game that was released in 1995. The game is set in a post-apocalyptic world where the player takes on the role of a cyborg named Gabriel. The gameplay involves exploring different areas and fighting against various enemies using a variety of weapons and abilities. Despite receiving positive reviews upon release, Iron Angel of the Apocalypse is considered to be one of the hardly known video games of 1995. This is because it was overshadowed by other popular titles that were released around the same time. The game also had limited distribution, which made it difficult for players to find and purchase. However, Iron Angel of the Apocalypse is still remembered by some gamers for its unique setting and gameplay mechanics. It was one of the first games to feature a playable cyborg character and had a distinctive cyberpunk aesthetic. The game also had a branching storyline that allowed players to make choices that affected the outcome of the game. Overall, Iron Angel of the Apocalypse may not have been as well known as other games from 1995, but it still holds a place in gaming history for its innovative ideas and gameplay. The City of Lost Children is a video game based on the 1995 movie of the same name. The game is set in a creepy and dark city, where a mad scientist has kidnapped children to steal their dreams. The player controls a young girl named Miette and her companion, a hulking man named One. Together, they must rescue the children and put a stop to the scientist's evil plans. The game features a mix of puzzle solving, exploration, and combat. Miette and One must use their unique abilities to navigate the city's twisted streets and defeat the scientist's minions. Along the way, they will encounter strange and bizarre characters, each with their own story to tell. Despite its unique setting and gameplay, The City of Lost Children remains one of the hardly known video games of 1995. This may be due to its dark and unsettling tone, which may not have appealed to all audiences. Additionally, the game was released on several different platforms, which may have contributed to its lack of widespread recognition. Nonetheless, for those willing to take a chance on a lesser-known title, The City of Lost Children offers a memorable and immersive experience. The Brainies is a video game released in 1995. It is one of the 4 hardly known video games of that year. The game is about solving puzzles using different types of brain teasers. There are 5 different types of puzzles that players have to solve, each with its own unique challenge. The puzzles include fitting shapes into a grid, matching patterns, and connecting pipes. The game is not very well known because it was released during a time when there were many other popular video games on the market. Additionally, the gameplay may not have been very appealing to some players, as it is focused on solving puzzles rather than action or adventure. Despite this, The Brainies is still a fun and challenging game that can provide hours of entertainment for those who enjoy solving puzzles. The Adventures of Lomax is a 2D side-scrolling platform game that was released in 1995. The game was developed by Psygnosis and was published by Sony Computer Entertainment. The story of the game revolves around a character named Lomax, who is the last survivor of the Lemmings tribe. The evil wizard Hex has turned all of the lemmings into zombies, and Lomax must save them. The game has 40 levels and various enemies that Lomax must defeat using his abilities to jump, run, and attack. Lomax can also use magic spells to turn enemies into helpful objects, such as platforms or bridges. The game has a bright and colorful design, and it features a catchy soundtrack. The Adventures of Lomax is one of the 4 hardly known video games of 1995 because it was released during a crowded year for gaming. It was overshadowed by other popular games such as Donkey Kong Country 2 and Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. Additionally, the game was only released for the PlayStation and PC, which limited its audience. Despite this, the game received positive reviews for its challenging gameplay and fun design.